Everybody, what's up? It is the one and only Bervin A. Jackson coming back to you with another educational video. I know it's been some time. It's been a while. I want to first say Happy New Year on Esau calendar. Happy New Year on Esau calendar. And I know that you guys are watching the decline of everything that I talked about when it comes to this nation of Edomites, Esau, Edomites. This nation is coming to an end. Everything that I talked about in my videos, I told you a very long time ago that this collapse, it was going to be a very slow collapse. And now it's happening at rapid speed. America, Babylon is going down, folks. America, Babylon is going down. There isn't anything that any person can do for you. Trump can't help you. He's a puppet. The international bankers, they can't help you. The Most High is burning Babylon down. And look at where it started at. Right in California. Right in California. And it hasn't stopped yet. And it's not going to get better. It's going to get worse. As the true biblical Israelites come back into power, there's not going to be any peace in the world. None. I don't care who you bring into power. It's not going to be any peace in the world until the Most High has established the chosen seed, the 12 tribes of true Israel, back into power. And true Israel will be a world that will never end. Even Donald Trump is doing stuff right now to put us back into power. Right now, he's playing good cop, bad cop. But I don't care how it goes down. The true Israelites will be the ruler with Yahweh of the entire world. That's the way it's going to be. That's the way it was before when they called it the Dark Ages. Well, the Dark Ages are coming back forever. All praise to Yahweh, Hamashiach. So now let's get into the topic, folks, because I told you that I was going to come back, okay, with some powerful information. And this whole time that I have been silent in isolation, because I said when I come back on video, I want to be able to say that I have mastered not only how the body works, but I've mastered autoimmunity, which was the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. And the reason why autoimmunity is so hard, I'm going to tell you again, just in case you forgot, is because your good bacteria that governs the body, it has now escaped from the gut, and the good bacteria is roaming your body in a fungal mode. And it is not going to attack the foreign invaders until you clearly understand what it wants you to do. So you don't have that control no more. Okay, and this is what the invading parasites, the invading fungus, they love this because they are the ones that compromise you in the first place. So if you can't get your good bacteria back in your gut so that you can govern your good bacteria, then the good bacteria is in a fungal mode and it's not going to fight any invading parasite for you. I don't care if you can use the best stuff out there. And I went through it all, folks. I used it all. You can't name one product out there that I have not used. And the good bacteria says, no, 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 you're not going to jump over me and try to kill anything inside the body. No, it says that's my job, but it's not going to do its job. Okay, until you understand how the good bacteria operates in the body. And this is why they called it autoimmunity. It's your good bacteria is not fighting the invading parasites, it's fighting you. And every time it fights you, it creates inflammation. Okay, as you know from my education that, okay, cancer is a mold. And mold loves inflammation. So every time you do anything that you're doing right now that piss off the good bacteria in your gut, is going to convert into a fungus. And it's going to let you know that that was wrong. It's going to strike you. And folks, I live this hell. This is hell. You're hearing it from the horse's mouth. This is plain hell. And if a person does not have a strong mindset, if you don't have a strong determination, and you have autoimmunity, you're hearing it from the horse's mouth. I think I'm one of the strongest out there. Okay, I believe I am. But I'm going to tell you right now, if you don't have a strong mindset and you're going through autoimmunity, this crap will make you want to find a cliff and jump off. Folks, you heard it from me. You've seen everything that I went through and came back from. But this here, when it got down to the last of the hurdle to overcome, this was my hardest fight. It wasn't a hard fight to get the mold out. It was a hard fight to understand what my good bacteria want me to do. And every time I thought I had it, okay, 100%, there was always something off. Okay. And I'm going to tell you right now, folks, just starting out, one of the biggest things that's going to cause you to have autoimmunity. Okay, everything is all by design. These elitists, they have set the body up. Okay, they have set it up to go against itself in the first place. They want the body to go against itself. They want the good bacteria to fight you and not fight the invading parasites. But one of the biggest things that I know now that's going to cause you to have autoimmunity, or it has already caused you to have autoimmunity, okay, you ready? Is nothing more but food, drinking. I said food, drinking. What do you mean, Bervin? When they came out with those big juicers, okay, fruit smoothies and tea. Okay, I recall as a child, we always had tea with a spoon. As a child, we always had tea with a spoon from start to finish. Folks, when they changed that, when they took away the spoon, when they had us drinking tea and drinking a fruit smoothie and all these other things that's not water, that was really the start of autoimmunity right there. And I'm gonna tell you why. That was the start of autoimmunity right there. Because the body does not want to drink food. It wants to eat food. It wants to chew the fibers. And when you're drinking food, when you're drinking tea, tea is a food. Okay, it is a liquid food. Okay, and when you're drinking this stuff is not water. And plus, the tea don't have any fiber. Ours does. So if that tea had fiber and you was drinking that tea, then the good bacteria does not have enough time to consume the fibers. Okay, it's just like if you sit down and you just eat your food too fast. For whatever reason, you just sit down and you eat a meal in 5 minutes. Well, first of all, you're going to make yourself sick. Well, it's the same thing for the good bacteria in your gut. When you are drinking beverages, when you are drinking a fruit smoothie, when you are drinking tea, when you're doing all this stuff, you are drinking your food too fast. And that's going to piss off the good bacteria in your gut. It says, I can't consume food that fast. Well, first, folks, that is the start of autoimmunity right there. And when I made that discovery, when I made one of those discoveries, that's like one of the biggest ones. There are a lot more, but when I made that discovery, I said, oh my goodness. The only thing the good bacteria wants to drink, it wants to drink water, because water is not food. So when it comes to things like soup, tea, ice cream, fruit smoothies, okay, those foods have to be made with fiber, and they have to be consumed with a spoon or fork from start to finish. Let me say it again. They have to be consumed with a spoon or a fork from start to finish. And it's a common thing when you're eating soup. Towards the end, you want to do what? You want to drink down the juice. Oh no, folks. Oh no. I said no. And the moment I started making these little small changes that we all been doing our whole life, I began to see that I really began to see myself coming back a lot faster. I began to see a skin rash that I had on my face since 2010. I began to see this stuff start to disappear. And I knew then, I said, okay, now you're going in the right pathway. So folks, we have got the good bacteria. It's going to get you right. It's going to get you right, or it's going to put you in the ground. And this is where over 14 years of nothing but trial and error. Folks, do you understand that since 2010 up until now, the only thing that I have done is trial and error all day long? All day, every day. I haven't taken off a vacation because I was determined to figure out how does the body operate. See, someone took us off our natural habitat and they brought us into a habitat that represents nothing but pure death. So folks, that's food for thought, education for today. If you're suffering from any condition, I do mean any condition, okay, eventually it's going to lead to good bacteria compromise or autoimmune compromise. And when you get there to that state and you got cancer, or if you got any condition and you have this on top of it, when you get rid of your mold cancer or when you get rid of your herpes parasite, you still have to put the good bacteria back in check. And I'm going to tell you right now, folks, one of the biggest things that's going right now is these mycotoxins, okay? All the foods, they have fungal poison. It's called mycotoxin and aflatoxins. And I don't care what condition you have, because we're all eating the same food and all the food is moldy, okay? Then environmental toxins, like I just said, like mold, okay? Mold is inside of your antibiotics, okay? Mold is on your food. So as long as you have mold present in your body, that's going to create a very difficult situation for your immune system. And we know for a fact that environmental factors are one of the biggest cause of autoimmunity / good bacteria compromise. I am so happy today to come to all of you and let you know today that yes, the Jackson therapy, we have overcame autoimmunity / good bacteria compromise. I went through the worst of the worst of the worst of the worst. Okay. And folks, I'm gonna tell you something else. I'm gonna keep going with this. The good bacteria in your gut, okay, when you are good bacteria compromised, here we go. Get ready. Does not want to eat 2 and 3 meals and 4 meals a day. So for all of you vegans out there that's trying to get full off your vegan diet and you eating a vegan meal 3 or 4 times a day, for all of you fruitarians out there, you want to live on fruit and you're not full and you're trying to get full off fruit, oh no. Oh no. You're not going to get well. The most high made the body and he says you're going to eat a balanced meal. A balanced meal that include meat, starch, vegetables, the whole 9. 1 time a day. See, the Most High got this body so set up because he knew that you would go off and veer off and try to do stuff that don't make any sense. Okay, the body does not want to eat 3 apple meals a day. The body does not want to eat 3 and 4 vegetarian meals a day. It does not. And you're going to stay in that autoimmune state of mind, okay, with your body until you leave everything alone and come and deal with someone that know what they're talking about. I always say, if the program or the program that you're doing, if it's really working, then look at your complexion. Now, some of you are going to the bathroom 3 or 4 times a day. Look at your complexion. Look at your teeth. Look at your eyes. Look at your body. Does your body reflect how many times that you go to the bathroom? It should reflect that. You should be going to the bathroom and your skin look horrible. That's also a part of autoimmunity, good bacteria compromised. The good bacteria says, oh yeah, okay, let the bowels go, but I'm going to make sure you still look screwed up. Folks, the good bacteria was going to make sure you still look screwed up and you're going to the bathroom 3 and 4 times a day. It's not working. And last but not least, since it takes the body 24 hours to break down 1 meal, that's 1 high fiber meal. It takes the body 24 hours to break down 1 high fiber meal. Okay, and when you have an invading, you have an invader inside of you. If you eat more than 1 meal, then you are now feeding the invading parasites. Let me say it again. The body takes 24 hours to break down 1 meal made with fiber. I said fiber. And if you eat more than that 1 meal, you are now feeding the invading parasite. This is Bervin signing off. If you are trying to get to the A for the Jackson therapy, I'm still 1 call, that's all. If you're trying to start the protocols of life forever, I am still 1 call, that's all. Love you all.